Hello, Matt here from snowboardacademy.com, and welcome to your Learn a Frontside 360 trick tip video. 360 is an amazing trick. You can make it look super good. The best person to ever do it to this day is Devin Walsh. Watch some of his video parts to see how it's done, and it'll inspire you to learn the Frontside 360. It's a must-have trick, so let's get into it. Before you try out your first Frontside 360, you should be able to do a frontside 180, a backside 180, and be very confident with going off jumps. If you can do all of those things, you should be able to handle landing your first 360. Here are some progressional steps and drills that you can do to make it so much easier. The first drill that you can do is jump 360s at home. I know that it sounds simple, but it's extremely effective. Stand at home, whether you're in your shoes or your socks, and practice counter-rotating and jumping and releasing into the spin with a nice level body. Shoulders, arms, hips, and knees. So practice just jumping 360s at home, focusing on your technique, making sure that you're level, and doing a great job of it. The more 360s that you jump at home, I can promise you the easier it's gonna be once you get to the hill. The next thing that you should do is simply start carving down the hill, do a flat land spin of a frontside 360, then continue on your way. And then do a few more just to get a feeling of spinning the full rotation. The next drill that I want you to do is to carve all the way across the hill on your heel edge until you start to go back up the hill. As you're about to come to a stop, jump with equal weight on both feet and finish the rotation of the 360. It should be anywhere between 80 and 180 degrees just to get a feel of jumping off your heel edge and spinning the entire rotation. Another very helpful drill is to simply jump frontside 180s on your board as you carve. So as you go down the hill and you transfer your weight onto your heel edge, jump a 180 just so you get the feeling for timing, for jumping off of your feet equal weight on both legs and jumping the frontside spin. The final progressional step before taking the frontside 360 to a jump is finding a wedge in the snow where you can naturally ride up it on your heel edge and start spinning 360s off of that. Once you find a natural wedge in the snow where you can land 360s easily, you can take it to a jump. The first step to doing a 360 on a jump is to find a jump that you know the speed and you're very comfortable with. So find a jump, do a couple straight airs so you have the speed and the feeling of the jump down before you try your 360. As you begin approaching the jump with a little bit more speed than you would if you're going to do a straight air, if you're a regular rider, have the jump a little bit more to your front so it'll be on your right side if you were a skier's right. And if you're a goofy rider, it's going to be a little bit on skier's left. Now you're going to be ready for your setup turn. So begin carving across the jump slightly on your toe edge. And you want to time it so that you're going to put your weight back onto your heel edge at about the bottom of the jump. So as the bottom of the jump approaches, slowly start to transfer your weight back onto your heel edge. You want to be looking at either the lip of the jump or into the air where you'll be going. As you ride up the jump, counter-rotate your body in the opposite direction of the spin. Keep equal weight on both feet. As you get to the lip of the jump, extend your legs with equal weight on both feet. Release into the spin, and now you'll be going into the air. As you go into the air, suck your legs up. Keep your head and shoulders in the direction of the spin. At about this time, you should have completed your first 180. Now with the last 180, it's as if it were a switch backside one, which means you can't keep your head turning in the direction of the spin. You need to look back to spot your landing. So as you're grabbing the board, keep your eyes fixed at where the landing's gonna be or at the lip of the jump. And as you begin to come around, release the grab. As you see the landing, get ready to brace for impact. Land with equal weight on both legs. Get comfortable on your toe edge, then look in the direction that you're going. Now to put the frontside 360 into easy steps for you. Step 1, get the right speed of the jump. Step 2, make your setup turn across the jump. Step 3, start putting your weight on your heel edge to build your platform or base. Step 4, counter-rotate, equal weight on both feet. Step 5, get ready to pop off the lip, extending with both feet, releasing into the spin. Step 6, suck up your legs, suck up your knees, keep your head, shoulders, knees, hips, everything in the direction of the spin. Step 7, spot your landing looking back as if it were a switch backside 180. Step 8, land with equal weight on both feet, slightly on the toes, get your balance and bearings, and then look forward in the direction that you were going. A common problem with the frontside 360 is that sometimes riders don't get all the way around. The reason being is they need to learn how to release into the spin a little bit harder than maybe what they're doing. So go home, practice jumping 360s over and over again, so that way when you get to the slopes you can release into the spin properly and with a little bit more power than with what you're doing now. Another common problem beginner riders have with landing the first 360 is being unbalanced in the air. The reason for this and the cause for this is not extending with equal weight on both feet. It also has to do with releasing into the spin, not horizontally, not correctly. So if you dip your shoulder into the spin, that's how you do a cork spin. So again, what you want to do is practice your release into the spin, making sure that it is nice and level. Thanks for watching my video on how to do a frontside 360 on your snowboard. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to comment below with any questions or concerns or comments or anything else. And if you want more trick tip videos, hit subscribe now.